Hi, my name is Igor and I'm a professional Agile coach. Welcome to Real Life Scenario Practical Solution. How many times your team members actually had a debate on is it done, is it not done? Did I manage to do the testing? Did you manage to create the documentation? What about release notes? What about approval in the green light? Well, if this is a usual case in your team, and if you're still losing your time and effort debating is it done or not, you're in the right place. Because I'm going to share with you what does it mean done through the lens of Scrum, and what is the real purpose behind the definition of done. So as you can see on my screen now, I created some of the guidance for you to easily understand the definition of done. So let's start with purpose. The purpose of the definition of done is to have the shared understanding what done truly means in your team. So it's like a yardstick for judging whether your work is complete or not. To truly understand the definition of done, I like to represent it as a simple checklist. That checklist is the guidance for you and your team to truly understand if the work is in usable state. If it doesn't conform to that checklist, it is not done. Let's understand the benefits now of the definition of done. It eliminates ambiguity, so team can spend less time debating, is it done? Did you manage to validate the work or anything like that? And they can actually spend more time delivering the value and doing the work. That is the true benefit of the definition of done. So shared understanding and transparency when the work is actually being done. Many teams ask, when is the right time to craft the definition of done? Well, the right time is basically the sprint retrospective. That's where the Scrum team members come together and as a team craft the definition of done that all of them will conform to. So the official place to craft the DOD or definition of done is the sprint retrospective. And have in mind that everyone contributes and everyone's opinion is important. What you can expect from the definition of done? Well, you can expect consistent shippable increment of value every sprint. So consistency reduces complexity. And if your team perfectly know what is the definition of done or what are all those boxes on your checklist that they need to follow in order to consider the work done, you're on the right track. If you don't have one, this is the perfect time and place for you to think about one and craft it for your team. One of the things that I highly suggest for teams to do not do is basically don't let it become a bloated checklist that will basically paralyze or create stagnation in your delivery. Keep it lean. So what does it mean, keep it lean? I'm going to share with you now a practical example of how the definition of done look like in practice with taking examples from marketing and software. Here, what you can see is two examples of the definition of done. One is for marketing environment, and the second one is for software environment. For marketing environment, I wanted to keep that as simple as possible. Remember, start small, keep it lean. For the marketing one, it would be content and design approved by the brand lead, post scheduled to be auto-submitted in the tool, and tracking link added for result. This is a generic one. Of course, for your team and the work you do, you're going to craft to suit your environment. Software environment would be code merged with all tests green, feature demo accepted by the product owner, and ready to deploy package prepared. Again, quick recap. Simple checklist that helps your team to conform to in order to consider the work done. If the content and design is not approved by the brand lead, or if the feature demo is not accepted by the product owner, your work is not done. This will help you to eliminate the waste and to maximize the value being delivered. And on top of that, your team members will not fight each other. Is it done or not? That will be eliminated, I guarantee. If you find this video interesting and if you want to learn more, feel free to follow me as I'm going to share more content like this. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.